欧洲例行赛 TH 对上 FUT。RieNs 在今天终于拿到了生涯首个 ACE， 图2 TH 强图双塔迷城 Wo0t 更是拿出了版本答案离索，他能够把这只角色的上限拉满吗？
On the other side of the smoke, but it's RieNs to push through. Smoke and Paranoia seems to be hindering them a little bit, but not RieNs. He's online straight away, and with yoru the only player remaining, the crowd shouts for an ace. RieNs will go for the attempt. It might just be handed over. An ace will be the weight.
From RieNs, the lack of that short control there for FUT made it that much more difficult for them to actually break onto this site. You can see it in the replay. It was just that flood in from RieNs just to take that map back over.
First ace!
That's the first one for him, so you hear it here on the replay.
As he tries to pull his team in, benjiFishy sort of lingering behind that smoke, but it's RieNs to gain the first kill of this round.
Spike planted. We've got a shock dart to go out, do a little bit of damage here. Crack's gonna be caught up in that concuss, but able to fall back at the very least.
The fact that RieNs have gotten a couple kills through smokes right now gives them a great opportunity for this. FUT had the buy in this. This is RieNs' bonus. If they win, this could be catastrophic for the Turkish side. CNED ready for an 8. The lob comes through, does delay it a little bit, but it looks like RieNs are moving in with numbers, looking to take them by surprise, but CNED comes up on top. 2 kills for him. Cracks wants to join in on the fray as well. RieNs, the only player remaining. The ace of the first round goes to him, but how much more can he do right here on the spike? Putting pressure onto Fallen as he looks to swing off the spike. Mr. Fallen is playing this superbly. Not giving Mr. RieNs a chance to get on the spike again. Yes, the kill goes to RieNs, but it's FUT's round. But will it even matter if your opponents don't really know where you are? Wo0t shows his presence, good for 1. At least it's being traded from FUT, but RieNs has shown his ground and he's online this game. He's online this round as well. Play the safe, a couple on the rotate. Oh, this could be interesting from yoru and out of captain. Aftershock will be shown in to delay at least any sort of push for FUT, aggressively moving on to this B main side, but does get affected by the Dizzy, and Cracks capitalizes upon it. Stun. A great coordination of yoru coming out from FUT, and it disallows RieNs anything, but RieNs just keeps on padding up those stats. Will it even matter on the spike defusal? RieNs, what are you doing today?
They lose out that fight towards A main, but the plays with the retakes are so good, despite the fact that Cracks had an insane Dizzy to slow down FUT on that push back in.
And that was exactly why Boo's life was so important there, because killing him would allow them for a rifle and could give them numbers in this endeavor. Taking matters to their own hands, they aggress, but Wo0t wants vengeance, goes right back in. He's got a number of kills already to his name, but looks to go in for more. Together with a neural theft, he'll make everyone fall into the ground. yoru, the final player remaining. Turk versus Turk, but it's yoru to come alive.
Being back into that Gecko meta, of course, with the Thrash available.
I'm glad we're getting to see this again, because I was stuck on Wo0t's POV for a while. He got 3 kills, he got 4, and then yoru decided to just pop off. RieNs team to regather their efforts. It's going to be benjiFishy grouping in with the back line and waiting for him, but Wo0t is grouping up together with his teammates to go in aggressive. And it seems that benjiFishy wasn't under fighting time. A bit disjointed, but maybe comes at the optimal timing. RieNs against yoru. We've seen this one before, but it was yoru to come out on top. And it seems that RieNs got the read. He's got the recon as well to tell the story. And the pre-fire is available there for yoru to make it work. Walk back. Ada Captain has gone into the Lion's Den and he's holding the spike on his back. You can see how Heretics are looking to dismantle it. Great adaptation from miniboo. The showstopper comes in. CNED looking to square things up a bit, but benjiFishy has other ideas. Leaving yoru on the hot seat all the way closer to that ace site. yoru will have a good camera for this push. Spots out one and sees a couple more push by as it does get shot. Great shot by miniboo. 2 defenders left to deal with. Can they actually commit to this? Stun to the back of the site. It's actually connected with 2. Dizzy works. Flash does as well. And RieNs might be turning this whole thing around.
2v5 situation. Spike managed to get planted here. It's down to CNED and Ada.
A difficult one. A very difficult one, considering weapons have already been collected by RieNs. I feel like this round is already over, but at least they're going to give it an good old college try. Oh, miniboo reads the turn! 9 degree comeback for him. And this puts Ada Captain on the hot seat, and my oh my, is it burning his back. Tries to read a flank as well. Realizes that benjiFishy could be nearby, but this spends more time of his clock. The spike is going to be ticking all the way.
The fault line for the side of Mr. Fallen. And it's a stressful round lost there for FUT because...
That's what it still could be the Page Shells. CNED looking to move in. has been able to catch Minibu, so they're playing off of the advantage here. Having numbers galore. CNED stunned up for a little bit. The trip doing its work. The showstopper going for the chase. Captain catching Boo on the cross. The smoke delivered. So much damage done, and the spike is simply being diffused. Heretics held back, and FUT are able to equalize. Cracks and Mr. Fallen moving as a unit, while the other front is opened up by the rest of the team. Mr. Fallen delivering, and all of a sudden there's a mosh to the back of the site, forcing Mr. Fallen and Benji Fishy together with Wo0t grouped up together to aggress themselves. But FUT hold the line, play it to perfection. These retake their own.
Oh, absolutely. Early look here. Again, the aggression.
They force them back. No cigar. Yedajay. Oh, RieNs is stuck in the corner, but RieNs is so damn quick. And even though losing quite a few rounds in a row here won't stop him any further, they're going in for another fight. This could be mistimed, and the flash coming through from FUT is exactly what they need to get to. Benji Fishy, does he think he's going to react to this Neural Theft to at least gain a better idea of what the setup looks like and where the rest of them are coming from? Hunter's Fury, he's going to get another tick off that Neural Theft any second now. It might allow them to get an extra kill. No, it's Heretics now on top. 3v2. Illawar could allow a captain from some space out into elbow, give them some extra info. It's RieNs and Boo grouped up together here. Can they make it work? A crossfire, maybe, coming out from Boo. Hasn't shown his ground just yet onto the spike. The spray down from RieNs is good enough. Cracks has got to deal the killing blow onto 3 and end up with a spike defusal as well on it. Might get them out into the open. The spray is there, deters the 2 players away, and I think RieNs may even end up dying to the bomb explosion, and that's exactly what will happen. No, RieNs stays alive. To see the overdrive for Minibu here. Because Heretics might want to wait to push from mid. CNED connects with 2 and might be able to get away for it and tell the tale for another time. CNED, he's got the assistance of the flashes, which deters Heretics from pushing it even further, but they are taking a couple of seconds to rethink this. Is it Heretics? Walk in. Mr. Fallen, if he pulled the trigger, it could have been his kill. Boo gets in Mr. Fallen's sightline. 1 flash remaining for them. They've got to make it work out to the open, but Heretics is still alive with all 3. The rotation FUT might be a little bit too late. Mr. Fallen caught with his pants down, but it doesn't even matter. Heretics, they've got more players in the prospect. Patience from CNED end up being so damn crucial. And we're looking at a 2v2. Showstopper coming out from CNED here. Can he save the day? He might just be able to. Benji Fishy into the ground. RieNs brings things even. 15 seconds. And the bomb must go down for RieNs to secure this round. Yedajay has walked into elbow, and I feel like RieNs has got an idea on this. Can he eventually get the clutch his way? A quad up for RieNs. They're fighting into this defense, and it doesn't look like Heretics have got much time to change their minds either. Down to 30 seconds. No command enabled. CNED might be in trouble with no blast pack to get away. Hunter's Fury to try and keep him back, but he holds his line. What delivers? RieNs as well with a Hunter's Fury, and all of a sudden Heretics are taking the pressure onto FUT, shutting down player after player. Yedajay, the only player left from the start. At a captain, able to get out. He needs to find his teammates here to support him. Mosh forces Minibu out into the open, but doesn't matter because he's winning these trades time and time again. Heretics, they're determined. They want Sunset to be their own as fast as possible. Enough for the funny business with 2 FUT players remaining. Yedajay and Mr. Fallen. The protege and the captain. Can they make it work? That's the question in their minds. Neural Theft, at least that's something going for them, but Heretics aren't going to make any mistakes here. They've made them before this game, but enough's enough. Minibu, make sure Mr. Fallen is in the ground, breathing no more. Yedajay will try and keep these hopes alive, running out of bullets. Neural Theft enabled, but this time it's hurting. This time is really putting the pressure on. Can he reach them? Heretics aren't giving him an inch. Not budging out of their corners, hiding for as long as possible. Heretics looking to make Sunset their own. Yedajay on the spike, a desperate effort, a Hail Mary, boost wings out, and that's the map. Heretics are the difference here. Good catch FUT off guard, but CNED goes ultra aggressive even though he's blind, but Wo0t makes ISO work straight away. 3 kills to his name, but this is not done. ISO's been dealt with, sure, but we're looking at 2 players per side, and CNED is not sticking on the side. Instead, goes up ramp, looking to catch Heretics off guard, and it might be for good reason, because now could have the upper level to work with.
I mean, you want to get the read, right? Have that information. Both players on Heretics playing together. But it's going to make it really difficult for CNED to actually get back in tune here with Ada Captain.
All Ada Captain is delay them a little bit. If he doesn't lose his life, it might be the chance he needs. The one-way smoke doesn't show the whole idea, but there's a gap within it which CNED...
We're going to have to see, I think, What? Okay, I was gonna say something, but we can't not just pay attention to that replay there.
This agent, rather, would be played a lot more. Seen it similarly to before. Finds himself to the back of the site, but it's Boo to find the shot. I think he just peeked out of the smoke for just a second. Benji Fishy is able to spot one trapped up, but it seems the superiority in firepower within FUT's arsenal seems to do the trick. Woo! No way, come on, not like this. Has his ultimate available if he wants to isolate the final fight. But now it's a 1v2, so why would you want to isolate it when you can take this one together? Never mind. On to a different realm you shall go.
He's just buying time.
And that is going to be the kill for the Thrifty, the pay safe card Thrifty at that. Just showing off at this point. But yeah, that's going to be the round. The chase is on for Yedajay's life. And they get it.
He's got the double tap.
It's so dirty. It's just taking these fights, getting shot in the head, and not matter at all. Boo finds a finish. Not much left for the post plant. Mini Boo backing out, vacating. Boo to the back of the site, already collected. Benji Fishy, I don't think he's been discovered just yet. Now he has. Can he find a second? No. The answer is yes. Make it a triple. Make it extravagant. Now FUT trailing behind with 2, with the 3 Heretics player grouped up together. They're holding hands, going to play the friend game. Because they're all in this together. Just like Jack Efron said. And Mini Boo just waltz in.
I mean, 3 players already here, and look at Mini Boo running across.
Oh, wow. Woo's just got it all covered. Now, it has to be a little bit more careful with the next peek. There's a flank in the making by Mini Boo. And that's something that they need to keep an eye on. Benji Fishy making that smoke work out for himself. It's gorgeous. It's perfect.
It's a push on the side of FUT.
Sure. Various ways that it could be used. And Woot's considering it. Trying to see whether From the Shadow is going to come in. Cracks. Oh, it might have just saved CNED life there. Uh-oh. If Woot doesn't win this trade, it could be a disaster. And that's exactly the case. CNED does a full 180 turn around. And now FUT are the ones in charge.
That guaranteed kill ripped away. Now back onto the retake here. Again, we've got both those ultimates to work here for FUT.
It's like FUT lost nothing in the effort of taking the site control. And Yedajay is there as a guarantee. A shark in the depths that Heretics need to swim themselves, and they're pretty good swimmers. And they get themselves out of a very dangerous situation. The only thing that enabled, but the gap has been closed. They move up together, and their flash is still available. Put up against the walls. FUT are under trouble. And in a matter of... He's got reinforcements to work with as well.
They're the vibes. This is why everyone's fallen in love.
Gives them the advantage. Uh-oh. RieNs with a lot to do. With everything to do, rather. CNED drops. And it's Boo to try and save the day. The spike is on the wrong elevation point, so Boo could defend this. This is very doable. And a captain with a smoke. The swing comes out. The neural theft is exactly what Yedajay needed. But this allows Boo to reposition. He knows they've got to cross back onto the A site. No time to go to B. Oh, Boo is smart. FUT group up together. They take this fight, but Boo is all by himself, but he might be able to do it. Yedajay busy with spiking down. The TP on the heavens. Boo wants to go for the swing, and the captain has got it all under control. It's a round that simply shouldn't be that easy for them, and to be fair, they started to make it work. He needs to be better than just the kill. Stun out. Woo on the other end. They didn't account for that corner. And here comes a one-on-one to allow the rest of his team just take this isolated fight. Wo does win the mini game, and it's Heretics to come out on top. B-side, there's 2 defenders, a third one to approach from a high level. It's Mini Boo to graze the skies. He does end up dropping though, and there's a gap he could work with, but thinks better of it. Benji Fishy good on the return. Mini Boo yet to show his ground. That's the important part. FUT stuck on site. They do collect the kill. They do recalibrate, but Yedajay, all this is important. RieNs realizes the presence and might have just stabilized in time. A 1v1. Mr. Fallen against RieNs. A Turkish standoff that FUT desperately need.
So patiently played here by RieNs as well.
The hope on their captain's shoulders.
Rolling Thunder about to be had here for Mr. Fallen.
And it's used instantly. RieNs has to drop back, respect it. This is a good delay. Does Mr. Fallen choose to reposition?
It's not planted for him though.
Around the world he goes.
The timing is important.
RieNs, you've got to read this. He's still on the heaven side, and Mr. Fallen undetected. It's the hold back rotations, doesn't show his ground, waits for 2 to walk past him. Doesn't think there's a third one, showing around, and it might be just in time. Does take a lot of damage, but damage already conflicted on the other way as well. Mr. Fallen, the only player from FUT to find a kill this round, and he might be the only one altogether. CNED and Mr. Fallen together. It's CNED to not wait. He knows desperate times call for desperate measures, and he tried to make it work alone. That's 2 kills, 2 to go. Both of the players of Heretics grouped up on a higher angle. Mr. Fallen thinks better of it. Better to get on that spike. Better start defusing, put the pressure on where Heretics are.
2 flashes to work with here as well.
But it's a one-way smoke that is all too difficult to deal with. Paint shells thrown off the boo, but Heretics know to play the patience game. The smoke only not yet faded. That smoke might have just saved the round for Heretics, giving them double digits. CNED has to make it work. He's got 2 kills to his name, but Heretics not thinking of peeking him. They know what to do. They know when to do it. It's a different story for them. Mini Boo amping up the pressure, doing a few donuts, skidding around.
They're just baiting out util at this point.
And they're baiting out FUT to peek them, and it's worked out perfectly. 2 kills to nothing. FUT are in dire straits.
Difficult to adjust against a team like Heretics.
Oh, Mr. Fallen makes a noise, and it allows Mini Boo to just peek. He had the assistance of Wu as well, just skidding by. And then he's happy to be doing it again. Oh, they want to go for the
It's all formality.
Enabled by cracks. But who's going to lead the charge? You've got to decide one of these players to take this fight on. Wu is able to take one fight isolated by himself. He's quick to find him.
So
now can the rest of them do the finishing up, the cleaning up? Back in the fight he goes. It's Yenerjay in the smoke, but they think better of it. Pull the brakes, do a 180 to the others.
You know how close they are to closing this out.
And they go. No one spotted. A spray from Yenerjay keeps FUT in play. Cracks coming in from on top, but is that enough? 3v4. FUT have found themselves some stability, and especially with Yenerjay keeping quiet, the smoke giving him further positioning to move into. An extra angle to work with, keeping the spike within their own domain. CNED, that is incredible! You've awoken the beast, but it might be too late. Benji Fishy alone, but this round may not matter. Well, good to see that the morale is still up for these guys. Some information to the back of this site. Will it be enough? He needs to frontline this, but he can't deal with 2 at the same time. Boo, able to trade it right back up, and FUT seem to have the answers to it. 12 seconds, they need to get the spike down, and FUT cannot interrupt in time. And the other one's down in numbers. Heretics are the ones that are in control. If they are able to stabilize here, this could be it.
Cracks has his full kit.
It could not only be the map, but the series as well. The guarantee into playoffs! This match